I gotta do better.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one missed. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's the ball. One out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. He sends it out of here. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One out, base is empty. Matt McClain digs in now. Foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Inside, and the count is 1-2. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt, throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. On the hill here today, Hunter Green.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
That one
Ball,
off the
that's it.
mark. And that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2.
Three and two.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
Nope.
missed. Out towards left center. Friedel under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
The right fielder.
Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And there's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Full count.
2 out, space is empty. This one in the air, right field. Fraley hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Alcantara back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Just
No bets off the
missed.
plate. Ball 2.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he can't come up with it.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Alcantara over to first.
No, he's safe.
Fraley back in on a dive. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to...
Runner on the go. This to third. Zips it to first. One out in second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, number 3, Jeimer Candelario.
Inside move to second, and he's back in safely. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging. And now it's Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike. Fraley at second with 2 down. And it goes just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. That misses, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's down and away. Austin Hayes on deck for Cincinnati. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. and he deals. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just
Batting
bunched
fifth,
him up
the first
on the
baseman,
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's low.
And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Three, two now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Hayes has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Griffin Conine. On the corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
De La Cruz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Yep, that ball went out.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch is downstairs. Left field. Conine on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stevenson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. McLean stands at first with one out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Fraley. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball to first. That's the third out. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. De Los Santos in his rookie season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it,
this one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that is gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And it's 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Batting none.
At the plate, Nick Fortes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty
No
sliders
ball, two
to
strikes.
get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So a man at first. Connor Norby getting ready to hit.
that's
Check
outside.
swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Edwards off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Save there.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
2 down, base is empty. Gavin Lux now at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom 4, now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressed it so expressive and you're moving in percentage.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fouled off left side. On the ground. And foul ball. The Marlins trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Alcantara back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Reds digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
McLean batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his 2nd of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stevenson.
Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Rip to 3rd. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into it.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up enough.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One out and a runner at second. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Squirts away a little bit. This one in the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Lifted in the air. Friedel sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. And it's now a 2-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now
Fortes, the next to hit.
Fortes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andrew Nardi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ronnie Enriquez up and loosening in the pen.
That's out.
And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. That one outside. And the count is 2-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Fortes snags it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Steer, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting at first. Late on that fastball.
Pretty big adjustment, in my opinion, to go from left field to first base, just because the perspective of the ball game and how quickly the ball is going to get to you over there at first.
In for a strike. Good slider. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Nope, outside.
That one just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Popped up. Sanchez flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Candelario in the box again, takes a strike. Off the mark there, ball one. Just missed.
That's just out.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Count full.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the 6th. And now Xavier Edwards.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement?
The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers getting loose out there. Pagan also throwing. That's hard hit on the line. Hayes makes the grab, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fraley hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that one clips the corner. Inside, just missed. The Reds trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Tapped up the first base side. Steer. And that'll do it. Miami down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Anthony Veneziano gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gavin Lux digs in now.
Gavin Lux.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And another ball. And that one pulled foul. Just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's ball 3.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
They told me slowly is the fastest way to keep it.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Goes to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
McClain in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Reds strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
55.
Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Leading up
Late
for the
and
Marlins,
close.
the second
There's not
baseman,
much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right, leading things off and takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That to right. Fraley puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt
Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. The Reds leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conant. 1 for 2.
Conant.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs. That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. Davison De Los Santos waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie Enriquez.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Stevenson.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always
Right fielder,
easy seeing the
Dave.
ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 in this one. That one not close. And that's ball one. Stevenson stands at second with no outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.